This is Luding here. I'm the instruction designer from the Faculty Development and Innovation Center. In this episode, we will be talking about 4 pedagogical ways to prevent students from cheating. If you need any consulting about how to design your courses, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is listed here. So before further ado, let's get started. Strategy number 1, emphasize integrity. Have students electronically sign a contract that lists what the university considers cheating. You can use the survey feature in D2L or embed a Qualtrics survey link to your quizzes. Include a link to the university website that houses the academic integrity policy and require a signed contract prior to beginning the exam. As they finish, ask students to reaffirm that they completed it on their own. Bookending the test in that way can help nudge students toward integrity, especially when you've reduced the pressure to cheat in the first place with shorter, more frequent tests. Strategy number 2, ask narrative questions. If you give students a set of problems to solve, some may search online for answers to similar problems. However, it's harder to find student-generated explanations of the steps they took to solve those problems. Adding a short narrative question to an online test requires students to do more than just provide the correct answer. This can be a short, open-ended test question that takes seconds to grade. After completing a test, randomly pick a question and ask students to write their thinking process for that question. Strategy number 3, using formative assessment. Don't base grades solely on tests. Formative assessments are generally low stakes, which means that they have low point value. The goal of formative assessment is to monitor students' learning to provide ongoing feedback that can be used by instructors to improve their teaching and by students to improve their learning. For example, instead of giving a midterm or final exam, dividing those exams for each module. Or ask students to write 1-minute paper for reflection after each module. Use formative assessments to give students a variety of ways to show their learning and make every paper, project, and homework count for their final grade. Last but not the least, create higher-order thinking questions. Instead of having students respond to questions that can be answered by a simple web search or even by finding the answers in their textbooks, create questions that are on the applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating levels by using Bloom's taxonomy. It will be more challenging to ask a friend or Google the answer when the questions require students to explain, analyze, infer, create, compose, evaluate, and authentically demonstrate their mastery of course content. People learn better by relating subject concepts to their own experiences. Asking questions that allow students to use their own experiences to answer will make grading process more fun. And this way, instead of reading similar answers, you will see all different answers based on all different life experiences. It also can prevent students from copying and pasting each other's answers. So those are the 4 pedagogical ways to prevent students from cheating. Any suggestions, recommendations, comments, feedback are welcomed. Thank you for listening. This is Luding here. Please stay tuned for our next episode. Thank you.